Welcome to episode 82 of Gods and Heroes of Ancient Greece. My name is MyLinda Butterworth, and today we continue with the tales of Troy and the story of the Argives Send a Message to Achilles. The terror and confusion of flight had not yet subsided in the Argive camp when Agamemnon had the princes summoned to a council, each one by name, but without a noisy ado. Weighed with care and grief they came together, and the son of Atreus addressed them, sighing between his words. Friends and guardians of our people, Zeus has been harsh with me. He who gave me so gracious an omen that I should conquer Troy and return home a victor has deceived me and now bids me return to Argos inglorious and leave behind on the field of battle many brave warriors. It is useless for us to resist the will of him who has shattered so many cities and will shatter many more. We are not destined to conquer Troy, so let us board our swift ships and sail to the land of our fathers. Long after they had heard these mournful words, the heroes of Greece sat in silence. Then Diomedes spoke. Only a short while ago, he said, you mocked me before the Achaeans. You jeered at my lack of courage, O king. Yet now it seems to me that when Zeus conferred the scepter on you, he did not give you the valor that should go with it. Do you believe in all seriousness that the men of Greece are as unwarlike as would appear from your words? If your heart yearns for home, go. The way lies open. Your ship is ready. But the rest of us, we other Argives, will remain until the palace of Priam lies in ruins. And even if everyone chose to leave, I and my friend Sthenelus would stay, in the faith that a god has guided us here. When he had ended, the heroes shouted acclaim, and Nestor said, You are as young as my youngest son, yet every word you spoke was right and weighty. Come, Agamemnon, give a feast for these leaders of men. There is wine enough in your house. Those who keep the watch shall have their fate by the wall, which skirts the trenches, but we shall pass the cup here and listen to the counsel of the wisest among us. And so it was done. The princes feasted with Agamemnon and were comforted, and after the banquet Nestor again rose and addressed the gathering. Agamemnon, you know all that has happened since the day when against our judgment you carried the lovely daughter of Briseis from the house of Achilles. I, for one, warned you against this with great earnestness. Now we must think how we may persuade the offended son of Peleus to give up his grudge and anger. You are right, Agamemnon replied. I am at fault, and I do not deny it. But I am willing to make good my mistake and offer ample recompense as well. 10 talents of gold, 7 tripods, 20 cauldrons, 12 horses, 7 fair women with Lesbos, whom I myself carried from their homes as spoils, and lovely Briseis herself. Though I took her from Achilles, I have not touched her, and I will swear to this with a solemn oath. When Troy is vanquished and the time to divide the spoils of victory to come, I myself will fill his ship with gold and bronze, and he may choose for himself those 20 women of Troy, who after Helen are fairest. When we return to Argos, he shall take one of my daughters to wife. I will cherish him as my son-in-law, and Orestes, my only son, shall not be honored more or held more dear. 7 cities will I give him as dower with the bride. All this I promise to do as soon as he gives up his grudge. Truly, said Nestor, these are no mean gifts you are willing to offer Achilles. Let us at once send chosen men to the house of the hero, Phoenix in the lead, then Ajax the Great, Odysseus, and with him the heralds of Odysseus and Euripides. After making solemn libation, the princes Nestor had named left the gathering, and set out for the ships of the Myrmidons, They found Achilles plucking the strings of a lyre delicately, curved and fitted with a silver crossbow. He had taken it as spoils from Aeacian's city, and was easing his heart by singing of the glorious exploits of heroes. His friend Patroclus sat opposite, silently waiting until he had ended his song. When the son of Peleus saw the men coming with Odysseus in the lead, he rose in surprise, keeping his lyre in hand. Patroclus, too, got up. Both went forward to meet the emissaries, and Achilles took Phoenix and Odysseus by the hand, saying, "Greetings, my friends! I suppose you have come because you are in need of something or other. But so great is my love for you, so much greater than any among the Argives, that you are welcome to me even when I am in an angry mood." Swiftly, Patroclus fetched a bowl of wine. Achilles himself fastened on a spit the back of a goat and a sheep and the shoulder of a fatted pig, and roasted these with the help of Agamemnon. Grouped about the board, they ate their meal. When they had refreshed themselves with meat and wine, Ajax signed to Phoenix. But Odysseus anticipated him. He filled his cup and drank to Achilles, then clasped his hand and said, "Hail to you, son of Peleus! This feast was indeed abundant, but it is not your rich fare we have come for. Overwhelmingly misfortune has driven us to you. For now it is a question of our rescue or fall, according to whether you do or do not support us. The Trojans are threatening the wall and ships. Hector's eyes flash with the lust to murder, and he rages at will, putting his trust in Zeus. Rescue the Argives at this late hour, with their fortunes are at an ebb. Curb your pride. Believe me that a friendly spirit avails more than destructible feud. Your father, Peleus, gave you such counsel when you set out against Troy." And then Odysseus counted up all the magnificent gifts Agamemnon offered to placate him. But Achilles replied, "Noble son of Laertes, to your fair words I must say no, without an instant hesitation. Agamemnon is as hateful to me as the gates of Hades, and neither he nor the Danai will ever induce me to fight in their ranks again. For have I had thanks for my labors and toils? Like a mother bird who brings her fledglings the morsels she finds, even if she herself goes hungry. I spent many troubled nights and days when the blood ran in rivers to conquer a woman for that ungrateful prince, and whatever I gained, I brought the son of Atreus. He took everything and kept most of it for himself. Only a small part of his treasure did he distribute among the rest of us. And my spoils, my beautiful prize, he tore from me. That is why tomorrow at dawn, after I have made sacrifice to Zeus and the other gods, my ships will be moving along the waters of Hellespont. In 3 days, I hope to be home in Phthia. Agamemnon has cheated me once. He shall not trick me again. Let him be satisfied with what he has. Go and give him my message, but if Phoenix likes, he may stay and sail home with me into the land of our fathers." In vain, Phoenix, his old teacher, tried to shake the resolve of the young hero. Achilles only signed to Patroclus to prepare a bed for his friend. Then Ajax rose and said, "Odysseus, let us go. The cold heart of this man knows no kindness. Friendship does not move him. He is harsh and implacable." Odysseus too rose from the board, and after pouring a libation to the gods, they left the house of Achilles together with the heralds. Only Phoenix remained behind. And here is where I end my tale for today. But I'll be back with more tales, many more tales. Until then, my friends, enjoy the journey.